Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Fake Education back again with another comparison. Real versus foo-foo fake bang bang. Today's segment is gonna be the Jordan 4 Kaws. That was real. First, we're gonna take a look at the back heel area. Right here we have the fake, and right here we have the real pair. And it's just easy to tell with just the color difference in the actual fabrics used, the materials used, the build structure is just very weak and cheap on the fake. It's pretty sturdy on the real. The Kaws double X design, the font style of Air 8IR. It's just different. You just see, to me at least, it's clear difference. The back heel area is a #1 giveaway for me. That's almost all I need to see when authenticating a pair. Just the fakes do not get it right. Also the back heel tab right here, where I have that pull, it's just very flimsy and floppy and just weak and just feels very cheap. It's easy to fold and bend. Now on a reel, it's just firm, stiff. See what I mean? It's a lot thicker too. The panels, because it's a dual panel that makes this heel tab up, and each panel is significantly thicker than is on the fake, and that's why the fake is so just floppy. All right, next we're gonna take a look at the front area, the laces, toe cap, toe box, and tongues. Right here we have the real, and right here we have the fake. #1, right off the bat, you're gonna notice that the laces are completely different. On a real pair, you have, kind of a light dark gray, kind of matches the upper slightly, but most importantly, it has almost like a gloss to it. Like there's a little bit of a gloss on the laces, but they're not exactly like wax laces, but there is a slight gloss. Now on the fake, they're just, I don't know, this is such an odd color. I don't even know the color of it, but you see the clear difference in color. It's almost like it's a bluish graphite type color, and there is no gloss on it either. So, as I said, #1 giveaway right away when you're looking at the front is the laces. Always check for those glossy gray laces, and then if you see this, you automatically know you have a fake. Now, if you look at the toe cap area, you'll notice on the real pair, it's got this kind of milky bluish coloration to it. And on the fake, it's almost like a yellowish, greenish, glow-in-the-dark style color. Flip over to the bottom, you'll see more what I'm talking about, where it's like that milky blue on the real. And then on the fake, it's like that yellowish green, glow-in-the-dark type hue. Next, we're gonna take a look at the tongue tags, shape, and craftsmanship. This is the real. Notice the texture of the actual tongue tag itself and the definition of the Jumpman logo and that clean, rounded craftsmanship shape of the tongue. So this is the real. Now let's take a look at the fake. Notice it's really like that long-haired suede. Definition of the Jumpman is a little different. If you need to, go ahead and grab a screen cap. Stitching is pretty poor. It's frayed in multiple areas. Actual shape of the tongue itself is kind of choppy. You can kind of tell from the back. It's not that smooth, rounded shape. If you look at that reel, it's got a perfect, good shape to it. Next, we're gonna take a look at the Kaws hand stitching design that's embroidered onto the upper, and this is the real pair. I want you guys to pay close attention to the actual quality and detail of this stitching. Now we're gonna take a look at the fake. The stitching is not as detailed, it's not as defined. It's kind of sloppy, it's kind of tough to even make out what the design is on the fake. Whereas on a reel, you can clearly see it is the Kaws hand design. All right, next we're gonna take a look at the dust bag, and this is the dust bag from the real pair. I do not have the dust bags from the fake pair on hand, but I think this is a very crucial aspect to this comparison due to the fact that the fake dust bags do not get this design correctly. So I want you to pay very close attention to the design and the detail of the actual hands on this dust bag. Because on the fakes, it's the same design, except it's more bold in every single aspect. So the actual design itself is not crisp. You don't see the lines as detailed as much. So if you need to, go ahead and take a screenshot of this, or if you have the pair in hand, go ahead and press pause, take a look at the dust bag, and this design should be on point. The bag that you have in hand, the design should not be more bold or anything like that. It should be crisp and clean, just like this. Next, we're going to take a look at the insoles, and this is the insole from the real, and this is the insole from the fake. And to the naked eye, they might seem exactly the same, might seem identical, but they are not. They're different when it comes to the actual detail of the Kaws design on the insole. So pay close attention to all the design features of each hand. And then when you look at the fake, you'll notice that the design is similar, but is not as defined or detailed. The details are not as crisp. It has a more bold design to it. Take a look back at the real. Next, we're going to take a look at the back of each. And this is the insole from the real. This is the insole from the fake. And what I wanted to highlight was the actual glue design. And like this has been sitting in the box since release, and it's still very, very sticky. So it's very good adhesive. And then on the fake, it's long gone, dried, not there. Barely was any glue, period. It was very easy to rip these insoles out. This one was very tough because it was glued down to the actual footbed so good. So this is what the back of a legit insole should look like. Next, we're going to take a look at the overall craftsmanship of the ankle, heel, sock liner build. And on the reel right here, it's very tight, very smooth, has a very strong build to it. Also, the leather is like a flat matte gray, whereas on the fake, it's just very bulky. It doesn't have that same craftsmanship build. It's got a super, super crazy amount of cushion for the pushing. You feel me? Just very chunky, very fat build. The real one, very strong, thin build. All right, guys, now that is gonna wrap up my comparison of the real versus fake Jordan 4 Kaws. Showed you guys all the main key differences. Now, if this video didn't show you in detail enough, always feel free to visit fakeedu.com, and it has a full detailed breakdown, picture side-by-side segment as well. And if that doesn't help, there's always a legit check section where you can submit a legit check if you are not sure about the authenticity of the shoe. So feel free to go ahead and do that. I'm here to help you guys, so always hit me up. Like I said, that's gonna wrap this one up. Until next time, guys, it's your boy Fake Education, and I am out.